Hey everyone, and welcome back to Signage TechLab. So, I walked into 3 different offices this week, and what I saw genuinely shocked me. Not because of some crazy new technology, but because of how broken their communication systems were. Picture this nightmare. A bulletin board that looks like it survived a paper mess. Overlapping flyers, announcements from 3 months ago, and notices that should have been taken down ages ago. What if I told you there's technology that can instantly solve this chaos? Never lets important information get buried and can push life-saving alerts to every screen in your building in seconds. That's the power of digital bulletin boards. And by the end of this video, you're going to see exactly why smart organizations are ditching the push pins and never looking back. All right, so what exactly is a digital bulletin board? Think of it as your traditional corkboard's incredibly smart upgrade. Instead of paper and pins, we're talking about sleek LED displays that show dynamic, eye-catching content that actually gets people's attention. Some call them electronic bulletin boards, others say virtual information boards. But here's where things get really interesting. Traditional bulletin boards are basically information graveyards. Digital bulletin boards solve this with automation. They can automatically remove expired content without any human intervention. Plus, you can schedule content to appear only when it's relevant. For example, if you post an event that's 3 months away, you can set it to only display when it's 1 month out, preventing information overload. You can update them from your desk, schedule content automatically, and even display live feeds that change throughout the day. Let me show you why this matters more than you think. First, we all know how easy it is to miss an important email in our overflowing inboxes. Digital bulletin boards put your most important messages right in people's faces where they can't be ignored. Second, the cost savings are actually insane when you do the math. Think about it. No more printing stacks of flyers every time there's an announcement. No more paying someone to play bulletin board detective, hunting down expired notices. Organizations are literally saving thousands annually just on paper and labor costs. Many recover their entire investment in less than 2 years. Third, and this is huge, you can display urgent information instantly. Fire alarm, evacuation notice, weather alert? Push it to every screen in your building within seconds. Paper announcements simply can't match that speed. You know what else is speedy? A message from our sponsor.
Next Signs. Boost revenue, increase exposure, reduce operating costs. Easy to use and quick to set up. Speak to us about your digital signage needs by clicking the button below.
Now let's dive into what you can actually put on these displays, because this is where creativity meets practicality. Sure, you've got your standard announcements, meetings, schedules, company updates, but the real magic happens when you start thinking bigger. Real-time weather updates so employees and guests can adjust their plans. Interactive wayfinding that actually helps visitors find the bathroom without asking 3 different people. Companies are using these for workplace education in ways that are genuinely brilliant. Safety tips, compliance reminders, skill-building content, and even celebrating employee achievements. And get this, there's research showing that organizations using digital signage for internal communication can see up to 25% increase in employee productivity. That's not just better message delivery. That's creating a more connected, informed workforce that actually knows what's going on. What's beautiful about the whole setup is that one display becomes like a Swiss Army knife of communication. Morning motivational messages and daily goals. Afternoon project updates. Evening community announcements. All scheduled automatically. So how do you actually make this happen in your organization? You need just 3 core components, and let me walk you through each one. First up is your display, a television or smart TV. Size depends on your space and how many people you're trying to reach. Naturally, a busy lobby with hundreds of people passing through needs something bigger than a small break room. Next, you need content management software, basically your control center for creating, editing, and scheduling everything that appears on screen. Most digital signage providers bundle this with their systems, so you're not hunting around for separate software. Finally, there's the media player that connects to your TV via HDMI. Think of it as the brain that runs everything. In the digital signage industry, some people call it a microcomputer. Others call it a digital signage PC, but they're all generally referred to as media players. These devices pack serious power for commercial applications. The flexibility here is what makes this truly powerful. Your morning employee welcome screen becomes an emergency alert system during crises, then switches to community updates by evening. all happening automatically based on your scheduling. The bottom line is we're not talking about replacing paper with expensive toys. We're talking about building smarter, faster, more effective communication systems that work for the modern world. What's your biggest communication challenge right now? Drop it in the comments. Thanks for watching Signage TechLab. If you like this video, hit that subscribe button and I'll see you in the next one.